This is Ruby's Roadmap to Success, and I just want to go over a couple of things that we talked about during our session. And one of the main things that we want to work on with Ruby is leadership and helping her look to her guardians. So first, I want to refer you to the video above this one, which is her leadership exercise. And you want to be practicing this at least once a day, each family member. So not just mom once a day or dad or so on and so forth, but try to get everyone involved as much as possible. When she's doing this reliably, you can start getting your kid involved. That way she is also learning to be respectful and looking to leadership and direction from her as well, because she should be looking at all household family members as leaders in the home. Next thing, and this is a small thing, but remember our petting with a purpose. Remember not to pet her when she's acting out or looking at her. So if she's barking, whining, or trying to get your attention, or she's frustrated, you don't want to be giving her attention, because that's essentially rewarding her for that behavior. And that extends over into playing or anything else that motivates her. If she loves to play, ask her to sit before you throw the ball. Now you're in the more directive leadership position. You're still being playful and having fun with her, but you're not just an equal. And think about, as a family, different things that she's really motivated to do and how you could maybe integrate asking her to sit first before she does it. So for example, if she loved going outside, you could have her sit before opening the door and letting her out. Different things like that. And they don't have to be a big deal, but they should just be little micro things where she has to have delayed gratification before she goes and does whatever she loves doing, and she has to look to the household family members for a little bit of direction, and then she can go and do that for good behavior. Then the next thing I want to remind you to be working on is the recall game as a family, starting off in a small group in the living room. Grab 4 or 5 treats, have each person call her. You don't want to go in the same order, so you guys want to kind of pinball back and forth from each other so she doesn't just get used to going in a circle. And then eventually spread out more. And you can make it dynamic. Someone can be standing in the kitchen, and then, down, maybe someone's even down on the stairs. And then as you're in the middle of the game, move around, but only after she gets pretty good at it. But this is going to help build up her recall. Then move the game outside into the backyard. So this way you're building up her ability to come running over to you. So that's a great way to get a dog to come over when you call her. And you want to be fun and exciting. Remember, making a higher pitched voice, going Ruby, is going to get her attention more than if you just say her name kind of plain and more monotone. So using that higher pitched voice should help get her attention if she's a little distracted. And then the other thing that we worked on today is the structured walk. So I want to refer you to other videos if you forget how to put the martingale and leash setup on and the rules for the structured walk. Go to dogonproblems.com, click on dog training tips. There's a little search bar and type in structured walk, and we have a bunch of videos on how to go about doing that. So that way you can see the little tutorials if you forget. All right, and then lastly, I want to remind you that everything you do trains your dog, only sometimes you mean it.